Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Madam, and I'm coming back to you once again. We're going to go over to Yahoo News via the Daily Beast, and this is about popular strip club promoter accused of Takeoff's murder. Said, "I ain't perfect." I will list the article writers and all of the details in the description as I always do. And it says, member of Houston's rap community say they were in disbelief Friday after a well-known local promoter who ran a strip club and had a large social media presence was arrested and charged with the murder of Migos rapper Takeoff, just over a month after Takeoff was gunned down following a private party at a Houston entertainment venue. Police announced Friday that they had arrested Patrick Xavier Clark, age 33, on a murder charge. Takeoff, age 28, was an innocent bystander who was shot twice, including once in the head, after an argument that stemmed from a lucrative dice game, police said Friday. "We lost a good man," Police Chief Troy Finner said. "Hundreds of people I've talked to spoke to what a great individual he was." Rapper Jamali, told the Daily Beast on Friday that he and many others were shocked by Clark's arrest, calling him a beloved promoter who ran the Flame HTX, a strip club that Clark posted about regularly on social media to his 20,000 plus followers. Jamili said Clark was known around Houston as DJ Pat. He never knew Clark to be the violent type, theorizing, that if the 33-year-old had a gun on the night of Takeoff's death, that whatever ensued must have been an accident. You could see by the reactions of everyone that were shocked because that's not the type of person Clark is, Jay Milley told the Daily Beast. He was about business, not violence. Jay Morley called the entire situation unfortunate, adding that Friday's news was completely unexpected for many in his circle. Pat was similar to Takeoff in that he was quiet and just went about his business, Jamali said. "That's why this is so surprising to everyone here." Clark's social media account shows that he carried on like usual in the days after Takeoff's death. He posted on Halloween, the day of the shooting, to meet me at the club. Then on November 2nd, he tweeted, "God got me, he been had me." On November 8th, he wrote, "Been hurt so many times, it's hard for me to feel love." Followed the next day with, "I ain't perfect, solid though." The same went from the Instagram account to the Flame HTX, which Jamili said was run by Clark. Okay. Others close to Clark said they felt he was being framed for the murder. "I know him. He's not like that. I honestly feel that they got the wrong guy," said one friend who knew Clark from his strip club. "He doesn't get mad or hostile. He's very nice and thoughtful. That's all I have to say. I feel like he is being framed." The friend who spoke on conditions of anonymity said Clark would not shoot someone because he wouldn't jeopardize losing everything he worked so hard for. In a motion to deny Clark's bail, cops wrote Friday the 33-year-old had recently booked flights to Mexico and ordered an expedient passport. Thus, cops wrote, made him a flight risk. Family members of Clark did not return messages from the Daily Beast, but one relative told a Beast reporter, "He's a good kid, but I have no comment other than that." Just hours after the shooting on Halloween, the club posted a promotion for a party that night. Then on November 2nd, it posted an impromptu ad that the club was hiring new dancers. A second person, 22-year-old Cameron Isaiah Joshua, was arrested last week for allegedly carrying a weapon illegally at the party at 808 Billiards and Bowling. Police said security footage captured Joshua with a weapon, but prosecutors were adamant he didn't kill Takeoff, saying that charges are unlawfully carrying a weapon was appropriate. Chilling video captured gun-toting person of interest in Takeoff's slaying. A video of Takeoff's final seconds alive, him hanging out alongside his uncle and groupmate Quavo, as Quavo argued about basketball before a barrage of gunshots rang out. Police said Friday that Takeoff was not involved in the argument or the dice game. Wrong place at the wrong time, Finner said. No evidence to say anything different. Before shots were fired, a man dressed in all black could be seen in the video holding and then drawing a gun, Houston police told the Daily Beast in November that the man was a person of interest but did not identify him. It's unclear if the man was Clark. Despite video and photos of the incident going viral, public updates on the investigation into who fired the shots, that killed Takeoff and injured two others, including Quavo's 23-year-old assistant Joshua Washington, dried up. Finner said Friday that the officers struggled to get information because witnesses fled the scene and weren't available to give statements to the police. He said Clark was pinned down as a suspect killer after hordes of forensic evidence was collected and dozens of cell phone videos from that night. Takeoff's whereabouts were well documented on Instagram. On his final night, he was seemingly bouncing around Houston with Quavo and Jazz Prince, who was celebrating his birthday. One post showed the group in Fifth Ward, a Houston neighborhood, around 9:30 p.m., soon following by a post at the private party at 810 Billiards and Bowling in downtown Houston. The shooting happened outside the venue around 2:30. Finner said at 810 Billiard. Spokesperson said it happened outside its doors at the closing. Offset, who broken away from the Migos to perform solo, paused his show as people worldwide mourned Takeoff. Offset and Takeoff had reportedly been at odds with each other when he left the group, but he later said he was in unbearable pain after the shooting. I wish I could hug you one last time. He wrote, laugh one last time, smoke one last time, perform one last time. I love you forever, 4L and forever. Earlier Friday, Offset played his first show since Takeoff's death, performing at a Miami E11 even at Art Basel kicked off. The rapper, whose real name is Kiari Kendall Cephas, dedicated his performance to Takeoff. While doing this for my brother, Offset reportedly told the crowd, for Takeoff, let's do this ish. And that is the end of the article right there. Apparently they have a suspect in custody. There seems to be some talk about more so shock because he wouldn't seem like the type of person, um, as reported in the article, a person felt like he was being set up. This is still a lot to go on. Uh, Allegedly, they said it was forensic evidence that tied them to um, the gentleman, and I'm just like, man, this is too much. Yeah, Patrick Xavier Clark. What forensic evidence is unknown at this time. Hopefully, they will present that. But Man, this is crazy. I tried to stay away from it, a lot of reports and stuff like that. However, they do have someone in custody. Um, there's a lot of shock behind the individual that's in custody because allegedly they never presented anything that would suggest that they would be a violent person or would be prone to violence. So that's kind of interesting there. Um, as updates come in, I definitely will keep you updated if you're interested in knowing and finding out. And yeah, man, senseless, senseless, senseless. And I mean, just to know that you know he was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, and to be taken so soon uh, for whatever reason. Hopefully, they will be able to get to the bottom of that. But until then, I would definitely like you to join me down in the comment section, as we always do, and talk about this story or any other story that I may do on my channel. Uh, Again, my condolences to the family, friends, colleagues, um, bandmates of, you know, Takeoff. Yeah. But with that being said, thank you so much. I truly do appreciate it. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And we will get back to the next video.